And welcome your faces back to my channel. And this vlog is a weekend vlog. I'm away at Marriott St Pierre for the weekend for the UK Corporate Golf Championships. I'm meeting the combat golfer here, Derek from Virtual Golf Caddy, Chris from Virtual Golf Caddy, and then I think Danny Lilly's coming up tomorrow possibly. So there's a few of us here. So I'm going to just be videoing my weekend basically. In a nutshell, that's what's going to be happening. So I'm up today. It's Sunday, it's practice round day, and it is absolutely peeing down. Yeah, gonna get wet today I think, but it'd be good to get out on the course, have a bit of a practice round before we get out there. Not looking forward to the rain, but you're only wet once, aren't you? Once you're wet, I suppose. That's why to do it. Yeah, so I'm just going to do a bit of a vlog of the weekend and let's see what happens. But otherwise, it's time to go and get a coffee because I've just arrived, and wait for the others to turn up. Are you watching, folks?
I think it's the last week's video.
Are you watching?
Watching James Dixon.
We're at St Pierre. I got this idiot. There he is, on his phone, playing really well. Playing well at the minute, folks, isn't you? Awkward. Then we got Chris Farr from Virtual Golf Caddy, and Shankster.
Come back here, Ellie.
Shankster from Virtual Golf Caddy.
Just watched a minute of it and turned it off. I gotta play golf.
That's staying in. Oh, it's all over it, folks. Oh, yeah.
Go. I look good at 3/4 of the way, don't I? Man, I wish you'd tell me you're filming. I need to suck my belly in, mate. Fly. Fly. Go. Why are you filming that, you bastard?
Explain to the viewers what you're going to be doing then, folks.
I'm playing my fifth. So I lost my first ball. In the trees. I'm going to try and hit over this tree. What do you reckon? It's only about 60 yards a shot, if that, 50 yards, but I've got to, I mean that's at least 100 feet, isn't it?
Yeah, it's you ain't doing it. Go on then.
About 10, 15 yards. No, it's not. It's definitely not happening, mate. This is why people watch YouTube, for golfing ability.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, didn't it?
Right, I'll tell you what, I'm going to have a go.
This is the flop shot challenge. I mean, you don't realise how high that is, by the way. I mean, that is.
I'll just put it out yours way.
Alright. Alright, just wait there, mate. Oh, like this. There's the flag there. No. Absolutely shocking again.
At least I got the height.
I'm not sure what's worse.
It's alright, now it's come back a bit.
You see that down the middle, which is disappointing. Anything you want to say about that?
Right there, mate, look.
Look at that white dot. You must be good. You got white dots on your club.
Yeah, I've got a GC quad in my bedroom.
Oh, that's gone.
Video camera on it. Puts people off. And here we have a shanker on the tee.
A massive shank.
Thin to win. Thin to win. How's your golf game, Fergs, after 8 holes?
No. Not great. I mean, your shirt put me off for 3 holes. We had to speak up. We couldn't hear him over his shirt.
Just because you got no fucking style.
Can't pat.
No style.
Too wet. I'm not changing my underwear for 3 days. That's a lie.
You're not turning them inside out. You get,
Two.
you get another 2 days out of them.
Well, I've run out of tablets.
Why do you need a
Washing
tablet?
tablets.
Oh, wash. I was going to say, what do you need
Come
tablets
down,
for?
let's go to Tesco.
Washing up liquid?
I'm a commando, do you want to see?
You're not a commando, you're in the RAF.
Promise you
mate.
I am.
You're in the RAF.
No.
You ain't no commando.
Yeah, no, like no boxes. How do we get on the pants?
I don't know. You got a tie on underneath that top.
Huh?
You got a tie on underneath that top.
Why?
Well, that's what the RAF wear, isn't it? You wear the tie
Oh,
everywhere.
we're just smarter than you Navy boys. Scruffy fuckers.
Yeah, we're too busy getting drunk. That's why we like to
It's
party.
not good on other people's channels. I try not to swear on mine, but then when I appear on yours, I swear like fuck. So I know it makes it really fucking hard for you, and you have to beep fucking everything out.
Yeah, but I won't beep it out. So fuck you.
It's a sky ball.
Get it all, did I?
Awkward, innit? Awkward one.
1 under through 17 hole, 17th hole. The ball bag golfer. Is that tree there?
That window.
Yeah. How was that, Fergs?
Absolute fucking dog shit.
I'll get up and down for the points then. Derek's being filmed now. This is awkward. Let's zoom in a bit.
This is going in that pond.
Hashtag Hosel Rocket. Just going right at that bunker. Somewhere. You had another one.
I can't take you seriously with a Batman stick on your phone though.
It's not a sticker, it's one of them things that pops. Poppy.
One of them things that girls use.
Yeah.
That's not being a girl.
No, nothing.
That's still a problem.
If you've got a vagina. I've literally no idea where that's gone.
Tree ball.
That's tree ball. Am I the only one playing this hole at the minute?
That's it, mate. Look out your way now, boys.
We're just 16 off the tee. Is that car park?
Oh my god.
6 handicap there, boys. 6 handicap.
It's 5, dickhead.
Oh, it makes it sound worse. It's worse.
Yeah.
These approach shots. There's the flag. All the way over there. You may notice that I'm not putting on this one because I didn't need to. Didn't have a shot because Fergs was on the green, so I didn't need to play this one.
No, that's a lie.
Oh, I'm in that tree. Twice. Oh, it's in.
That would have been mint, wouldn't it?
It's a tap in. Oh, almost YouTube fame. It's a 3 for 2 though. I think that's the tee there, isn't it? Oh, drunk. 18 handicapper. Is there a flag? Well, good morning. You join me here in my hotel room, and it is about 1,000 degrees in this room. It's so hot. So today is UK Corporate Golf Day with Nigel Barrett from UK Corporate Golf, playing in the Virtual Golf Caddy team with combat golfer Derek Clark and Chris Farr. So it's a pairs and a team event. So me and the combat golfer are the pair, and it's both scores to count. And the 4 team event is all 4 scores to count, and then obviously the highest Stableford points then wins. So I'm gonna go and have some breakfast, and then we'll do some filming today as much as I can, but I'm here to win. So I'll film in bits, but otherwise, let's go and have breakfast, and let's go and smash this event.
So this is the golfing dilemma, and you're playing a match play event at your home club, and you stand on the 18th. Your opponent, your playing partner there, it's all square. It's all square. No shots down the 18th. It's all square. First person tees off. Your opponent tees off. He knocks it. He carves it right into the trees on the right hand side. Just play a 3-wood. Knock it down the middle of the fairway. Start walking down the fairway, and your man goes off to 10 turn, starts to look for his ball and you think, do you know what, should I look for it or should I not look for it? So you go and look for it, because that's the right thing to do, isn't it? It's the right thing to do. Go and help him look for it. So you walk up, you're looking for it. 3 or 4 minutes in, it's time to actually finish. So you decide to walk back over to your ball in the middle of the fairway, and then you hear, found it, found it, found it, found it. And you're thinking, you start to kind of look disappointed, and you're eyeing up your shot, and then you look at him play his shot, he knocks it to 6 foot. So you play your shot to 12 foot, and you walk up to the green, and this is the dilemma. Do you tell the cheating bastard that you've got his first ball in your pocket, or do you turn around and hope that he 3 putts, and then you make 2 putts and you win a match? That's the golfing dilemma. A little bit of drop it down there, and we won't tell anybody about it. Let's have a little slicer. And this slicer goes a little bit like this. This is an uphill line here, so bear this in mind. So yeah, boy, the slice, the ball is up, it is up. And there's that, and it's a little bit right to left. That might look pretty straight to you, does it? That might look pretty straight to you, doesn't it? Isn't it? So you set yourself up, and we'll do one more for you. And it's a little bit right to left. It's then followed by this. It's then followed by a little bit of that, and then you're up. And then you ask for a mulligan. And those of you that are unsure what mulligan is, it's an Americanism for cheating. It's true. It came from America. So you set yourself up, and you would then set yourself up and aim further left. But the more you aim further left, the more, unfortunately, it just exaggerates your problem, and you're in the trees again. But if you can understand how a golf ball works, it doesn't matter how you stand to it. So you can stand to a golf ball however you like. You can sort of stand face on, and then hopefully you can hit it pretty straight, just at the target. I mean, I don't know whether you understand how a show works, right? The way the show works, if I say I'm going to do something, I'll do it, and a round of applause is great for a receipt. It's the way it works. So if you understand how a golf ball works, it doesn't really matter how you stand to it, because a golf ball works in exactly the same way as any other ball. You can stand. You can stand. We're short, we're short. It's like he's not in a golf ball, he's facing him, and he's like, where are we going with this? Raise the bar a little bit, and it should go a little bit higher. And because the ball is above your feet, again, a little bit of education is, because the ball's above your feet, you can see the club face now is aiming down the left-hand side. So you need to counteract that by either aiming further right, or just change the club face so it's aiming at the target. So I'm going to hit this ball a little bit right to left, it's going to go a little bit higher, and we'll see where we go. So it goes a little bit higher, and it goes a little bit right to left. If you want to hit it really high, just again change the ball position a little bit further forward in the stance, a little bit of weight on the back foot, look up in the lovely clouds, and this is the highest shot with the wind. And now we're coming down.
Good luck.
So yeah, so your normal sort of 9 handicap golf swing. Just your normal swing. On there, okay, gosh. Bloody amazing that. You've done very well, haven't you, to get down to 9 with a swing like that, seriously. Aim down the right hand side, because the ball flight will be right to left, okay? Long driving competition. Aim down the right. Okay, so look, it's a long driving competition. What I'll do, if you don't know Clive from Golf Markers, if you don't know Clive, he does these fantastic markers. So it's give me a long drive marker. So I'm going to put a mark down there because I don't want to lose where your team's gone. So I'm just going to pop down there. Is it alright to use the same ball? Okay, give the driver back to your man there. The great short game, obviously. Let's just have a quick look from down here. So yeah, just aim down the right hand side. Brilliant, okay, great stuff. We'll see if we can get this away. Get yourself along, it's only natural, isn't it? The further the club is away from when you set yourself up, the further it travels within the swing, and therefore it should come down with greater club head speed, and that's all you need, really. And it's... You can heckle whenever you like, you know. And that just absolutely flies. And when you hit one like that, I can't do any better than that, so we'll leave that there. So you left to right. Or just low. Oh, you are still here then, yeah, you are. We're away. We're away. If, for instance, the tree is there and you think that the left to right shot is probably the better shot to play, you can take your shot and sort of play that a little bit left to right. I'll move for it just to make you look good, yeah? Okay. Okay, brilliant. Don't start spinning them now because I've just hit a goodie. That's a shocker, that is. Absolutely shocking behaviour, that is. Okay, one more, okay, get one more down there. You never played darts, did you? We'll finish with that one. Out to the right, to the left hand side. So Flintoff jumps on that and says, look, that's not straight though, is it? Not straight. It's right to left. Can you not hit it straight or left to right? I can do that. So, but for that, I have to turn back and so he's up. And then he hits it left to right. Just changes the. I mean, yeah, this is now Emin, just up there. Perfect. Emin then starts to do a little bit of ball juggling, which, to be fair, I found a little bit unnecessary, to be honest. And he said, hold on a second, Freddie, let's see if we can finish it off. Left and right handed stuff. We're away. So, let's call the shot you want me to hit. Left to right or right to left. But you need to do that now before you play your shot. Right to left. Okay, so a nice little draw, right to left. So this is your target, not me. This is your target. I nearly got taken out last week.
Remember that thing yesterday,
there's your target, okay? So we'll have 2 practice ones and then 2 we'll go for, okay? So just 2 practice ones. We'll stop there actually.
Yeah, go on.
So I've just learned some things off Jeff Lee. Do you want to see?
Go on then.
It doesn't matter how you stand to the ball, right? Come to him. Yeah. You can still hit them. The middle.
Left middle.
And the other way is this. Yeah.
Left middle, yeah?
Left middle. Yeah, and you can stand like this as well, right? And get it going like that as well.
Right middle.
There's one more. You get the draws to like this as well, mate.
That's your best shot.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, it's awkward. He's top one. Dan who? Dan the man? Or Dan? Dan. Oh yeah, that's a bomb. That's gone so far. Oh, rocket ship.
Well, that's the UK Corporate Golf event finished. Unfortunately, after the trick shot that you've seen, the heavens opened and it was just nigh on impossible to get any filming done. It just bucketed it down all day. Me, the combat golfer, and Danny Lilly were going to do some filming, but it was just impossible. Completely impossible to get any filming. It got the camera wet, damaged the camera. So unfortunately, there was no video of the golf. But to be honest, there probably wasn't much to video because the weather just ruined my golf game. Fergs, the combat golfer, he did okay. He went round in 6 over par gross, which was a net 2 over par because it was 3/4 handicap. He played some really good golf. Just a shame he went out double bogey, par, double bogey. Otherwise, he'd have had a great round. I was it was either par or blob today. It was just one of those kind of days. Good news is the swing after the 4-hour lesson with Dan is coming along nicely. Few issues, but we'll work them out. As for the event itself, pairs event, we came nowhere near it, and neither did the team. And I think the actual event itself was ran really, really well by Nigel Barrett. And if you don't follow him on Twitter, it's at UK Corporate Golf. Puts on some great events for the UK Corporate Golf Championships. You know, it ran really well, really smooth. I think if I've got one criticism, it's the format. Doesn't really open itself up to handicap golfers. I mean, I think the pairs winning team were playing off 2 or 3. You know, the team that won had a +3, a +1 in there. So because it was 3/4 handicap, both scores to count, the lower handicappers are going to get round the course a lot better than someone like me or 15. I'm going to have 2 blobs, 3 blobs, especially in those conditions. Whereas they're better at course management, their ball striking's better, so they're going to go round in, you know, I think like some of them went round in 36 points off +3. So, you know, it's that format when you've got 2 low handicappers together, especially with in those conditions, it's just perfect for those. People like me, you blob one hole, it's pretty much game over. So I think my only criticism of the whole event was the format didn't really allow for anybody with a relative mid handicap to even remotely stand a chance. And if I was going to say anything, I think that would probably put off people entering it again. I don't care. I'll just go out. I love playing golf. I'll go out and play golf. But some people enter these competitions wanting to win. And if the options, I hate saying fair because we've got handicaps for a reason. And fair play to those low handicappers. They smashed it today and deserve the win. But it just those formats allow for them. If it was better ball, it just gives us a little bit of a better opportunity to have those blobs and still have a realistic chance of winning, or at least getting in the prizes or something like that. In that format where it's 2 to count in pairs, or 4 to count in team, it's very, very difficult for a handicap golfer to remotely get anywhere close. I think me and Fergs had combined 59 points. He had 34. I think I had 25. You know, and the winning team had 72, so we were miles off. And it was just a couple of blobs that ruins it. Not ruins your, it ruins your scorecard. There's just next to no chance to us winning with a couple of blobs, and people of our standard are going to have it. Counter argument is they've got their handicap, we've got our handicap. But when it's cut by 3/4, I lose 4 shots. I know I didn't lose by 4 shots, but I lose 4 shots. A scratch handicapper loses nothing. You know, and that's the thing. It's to them 3/4. It means nothing to them. They lose diddly squat. But I just think if it was a better ball competition, then it would have been better. Not better, but it would have made it more competitive for people of a handicap who 90% of the people who turned up were handicap golfers. It just gives them a better opportunity to win. Which is why going forward, I'm going to be working closely with Virtual Golf Caddy and Virtual Golf Caddy Tour. If you've not seen it on Twitter or Instagram, then I'll put a picture up now. And this is the first 3 venues that we're going to be running a team event, and it's pairs stroke play better ball off 3/4. It is £300 to enter for a pair, but until the end of the year it's only £250. There will be regional qualifiers that I'll be running in the south, and Derek and Chris from Virtual Golf Caddy will be running up north, and they price to be determined depending on what we get the course for. But if you win the regional qualifier, you get free entry into one of the 5 events that we'll be putting on, and then so that's like a £300 prize, plus there'll be prizes on the day. And then the winners of these events at like Worsley Park, Forest of Arden, here at St Pierre, for example, The top 5 go through to the UK finals, which will be played at a top course like Lytham St Anne's, Troon, something like that. It's to be determined next year. And then the winning pair from the UK final will get an all expenses paid trip to Dubai, where they will play the winners of the US Tour and the South Africa Tour. And it will all be paid for by Virtual Golf Caddy Tour. So I'll be working really, really closely with them as their social media and production manager to help promote that on social media. I'll be running the website, I'll be sorting out tickets, that sort of thing. So keep a lookout for that on my channel a lot more, and also on my Twitter, which is @golf_Whittaker, or just search Lee Whittaker Golf, and also on Instagram you can search Lee Whittaker Golf as well. But I'm going to leave this vlog here. Sorry there's not been a lot of golf gone on. Me and Combat Golfer did intend to do a few more golfing type videos throughout it, but the weather just let us down, unfortunately. But that's about it from me. Look out for future vlogs coming next week. I'm away at Dartmouth for 3 days with Alan. Alan is back for 3 days worth of course vlogs. Going to do a full 18-hole course vlog, a few challenges, and I'll be doing a full video review of Dartmouth Golf and Country Club for findergolfbreak.com as well, weather permitting. Fingers crossed the weather's good. But otherwise, I've been Lee Whittaker. I hope you have a great rest of the week. If you are new to the channel and you have liked this video as little golf as it's got in it, please drop this channel a subscribe. Please drop a comment down below. Please give this video a like. But otherwise, I will see you all on the next video or at a future event very, very soon. Bye for now.